So Sahil, here's a quick fire. You have to quickly answer these questions, within a minute. So my first question to you is, why the innovation fund and why now?
The first is innovation is a secular theme, and we've seen that over a period of time, it delivers handsome returns, not only in terms of investment returns, but the underlying earnings of the company also grow tremendously. So we looked at a study from Wharton, which showed us that from 1962 onwards, if you invested $1 in high R&D companies or innovative companies, it grew to about $45 in the next 60 years. And for the market, it grew only to $7. And for low innovation company or non-R&D companies, it grew only to 12. So it's very clear that innovation not only has higher growth path, it also gets a lot of premium. Right? So that is why innovation. It's a secular theme, plus it gets a huge amount of premium in the market. And secondly, why now? Because I think there is a critical momentum to innovation right now. There are at least 10 technologies which could become general purpose technologies which can impact our economy very, very significantly. And all of them are rolling at a very, very fast pace. So I think 2020 to 2030 and maybe probably to 2040, these 10 to 20 years is going to transform how we live, how we do business. And I think this is one of the most opportune time to participate in the innovation theme.
How is this fund different from any other IT fund in the industry?
So largely most IT funds are thematic in nature and they focus on a single theme, which is IT and tech. This fund is a combination of a number of themes because we think that within innovation, thematic risk is a very, very large risk. So what we've done is that we've spread or diversified this fund across many themes. For example, semiconductors, biotechnology and healthcare, mobility, fintech and payments, themes like industrial robotics, again, a very, very important theme, software and IT, and cloud and AI. So these are different themes. They will capture businesses across business cycle. For example, there are 3 buckets of dominators, disruptors, and enablers. Each of these buckets are well represented within these themes. So that is how it's very different from a plain vanilla IT fund, which focuses on a single theme.
How diversified is this fund?
So diversification is one of the most critical aspects of innovation. So when we were thinking about doing an innovation fund, the biggest risk that we saw was concentration risk, because this theme is extremely critical. There are a number of factors. For example, leadership is a very, very important factor for any innovative company to survive. The top leadership management of a firm plays a huge role for that company to become successful. So, and we don't know which leaders will become successful, right? So what we do is we diversify our portfolio. We diversify it across companies which have all the conducive conditions, from management to caliber to disruption to capital, the opportunity, the regulatory risk. If you put all of them together, you find out that being highly diversified pays rich dividends when you are in the innovation theme. So this fund will eventually have six different themes where we'll feed into six different funds. 4 of them are active funds, 2 are passive funds. The passive funds are about 30%, active funds are 70% of the portfolio. And these 6 funds put together will create the Global Innovation Fund. And when you count the number of companies within these funds, the fund of funds will end up holding nearly 250 to 260 companies or more. So it is so diversified, and each company will not have a weight in excess of 2.5 to 3% because of the nature of the fund. So you get a large number of companies in the pool who can be very successful in their own theme. So this is the structure of the fund.
Thank you so much, Sahil. It was a pleasure having you. Thank you.
Thank you, Piyush.
Brokerage shall not exceed SEBI specified limit. Investment in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.